Hi there, Kayla here from Vine Skills, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some information on how to configure your user settings once you have opened your Filevine account and logged in for the first time. So I'm in Filevine, and up at the top here, you should be able to find the setup menu. Otherwise, it could also be located here in your three-line bar menu. It just depends on kind of what view you're in Filevine. So I'm in setup and I've gone to Filevine settings, and as you can see here, you have the ability to change your profile photo. So most people use a headshot. Here at Vine Skills, we use our logo so everyone knows that it is the Vine Skills user working in your org. You're also able to update your username and your email address as needed. The other really important thing to note here is this is where you're going to sync up your calendar settings so you can link or integrate your Google or Office 365 calendar. You'll just want to click on the appropriate icon here, and then you will be walked through the steps to set that up. So I'm selecting the profile I'd like to link, the Google profile, which is access@vineskills.com. I'm clicking on continue, kind of working through that, hey, do you want to trust this? And once it is fully linked and you come back here, you will see exactly which Google profile is now linked to these calendar settings. You'll also be able to see who can view my calendar, and you're able to invite different users in to view your calendar with you. If you go over into notifications here, you're able to select what you want to be notified about in Filevine. And right here in immediate notifications, you're going to get Slack and email as an option. So depending on which notifications you want to enable, you would go ahead and go through and check mark any of the notifications you want to receive. So for example, if you wanted to receive an email for each task that gets assigned to you, you would go ahead and put the check mark in there. It's going to state that the preferences have been updated, and then you'll be all set to start receiving those notifications. If I go over to daily, you can select which notifications get sent to you in a morning or evening email. Same thing here, you just want to check mark any of the ones that you would like, or else you can click and you can get all of them. And finally, you are able to enable mobile or Slack notifications as well. So you could enter a phone number here, whether that's to your cell phone or work phone, and click send text, and you'll be able to get text message notifications. And Slack, you'll link up much the same way that you did the Google Calendar. You'll have the option to select Slack and then enter your Slack credentials to get that linked up. So the next thing that I'd like to share with you is how to manage your password and your two-factor authentication. So if you go over to this icon over here that should have your profile picture on it, or else if you haven't set up a profile picture, it'll usually have your initials here. You can go ahead and click on that and it will expand this menu here. And when you see this menu, you can go ahead and click on Manage Account. And when you get into Manage Account, you're going to see somewhere where you can update your first name and last name if you'd like. You're able to select the theme that you see Filevine in, so light, classic, or dark mode. And then you also have the ability to see what products your account is linked up with. So right now, currently, I just have access to Filevine. And finally here, you're able to go into security. And in security is where you're going to be able to change your password information. So here, if you wanted to change your password, you would put in your previous one, enter the new password, confirm the new password, and then save. And then you can also set up your two-factor authentication. And this is where you're increasing security on your account by having either an authenticator app or a text sent to your phone with the code that will kind of be an extra step to logging in order to make sure that your account remains secure. So if you were setting this up for the first time, you would be able to enable two-factor authentication, and then you would be able to choose the authenticator app that you would like to link up with. When you set this up, you receive a QR code that you can scan with that app, and then you would follow the prompts. When you use text message, you would add your phone number in here. Filevine will text you a code. You enter that code back into Filevine, and that will set it up to your phone. So that was just a quick walkthrough on getting your user settings configured when you log into Filevine for the first time. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your VineSkills optimizer. Thank you.